Hey guys, welcome back to the PvM Pro. This is episode 4, and in this episode I'm starting off today with two new goals that I have that are fairly moderately easy goals. Both of them pertaining to Slayer, kind of. My first one, goal number 7, is going to be to get a Slayer Helm, and right now I'm currently at about 300 points or so, and I would have had it by now, but Naive, the Slayer Master, keeps giving me black demons, and I won't do those because I'm not going to cannon, and they're a terrible task. And right now I'm on Dust Devils, which I was actually just here, but while setting up my recorder, I managed to misclick on my house tab, and so now I get to run all the way back. So I'll be doing lots of Slayer. It will probably take me more than 100 points to get a Slayer Helm. I think I'm on my 17th task though, so once I get to 20, I'll be at 50 in a row. So if I can just complete these next 3 tasks without having to cancel any, then we'll be good to go. Now my next goal is also something that I'll be getting while doing Slayer. I'm currently 72 attack, and I've got a little bit of money sitting around, and I'd like to buy myself a BGS for starters, because it's pretty good at, I'd imagine it's pretty good at DKs and Supreme and Barrows and things like that, because its spec lowers defense, and it's only like 6 mil or something like that, give or take a few 100K. So it's pretty good. So I still need 75 attack to get that, and I will be getting that through Slayer because I'm not going to go to Nightmare Zone and train. It just seems kind of counterproductive when I could be getting Slayer done as well. So I'm currently here on this Dust Devils task, and unfortunately I've got 161 more to go. It's a little bit too much, but should be able to get it done in this invent. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'd love to be cannoning this right now, and hopefully in the future I will finally spend some money on a cannon, make Slayer a lot more fun and easier and more productive. And other than that, ooh, rune arrows, decent drop. I'm going to continue doing this task until something happens. I mean, I don't know what exactly would happen. I guess if I get a D chain, I'll record that. But other than that, I expect nothing interesting to happen, and I'll record again when something does. Alright, so I'm at about 974 XP left is what my Orion says until my next attack level. And unfortunately, I found that Dust Devils, I actually hate them. They're terrible because they do enough damage that, like, I'm gonna have to bank like 4 separate times this trip. This is already the 2nd time I've banked, and I've upgraded to a super set just so I can get the super defense in. But like, they don't drop anything. I mean, I've gotten 60 rune arrows, like some fire runes. Yeah, I like the fire runes. But like, unless I get a D chain, there's like absolutely nothing. So I mean, that's just terrible. I don't like them at all, but I can't skip too many more tasks because I need these points. So anyways, I'm at about 55 more, so actually I'll only have to bank 1 more time because I've killed about 40 this trip. And there we go, 73 attack. Very nice. That does not give me a combat level, but regardless, it gets me closer to my goal of 75 attack, and so that's probably the only other interesting thing that'll happen the rest of this task. So until then, I'll see you guys when I get my next attack level or anything else exciting happens. Alright, so after getting my new task, I was assigned Anku, and I tried killing these at the original place that you're supposed to kill them. What is that place called? The Stronghold of Security. But actually, these things were added to the Stronghold Slayer Cave, so now I'm here because I don't have to worry about getting PJ'd by other monsters like I did at the other place. And these are actually a pretty good task. I only have, 66 more to go, and I started this task, like, I've killed like 4 of them. I think I was assigned 70 total, so that's pretty good. Good way to build up points, and they have very low defense, and I can use my Slayer Helm, so pretty good combination. I'm curious to see as to what I can hit with a whip when I'm actually going to like pot up now and see what I can hit with a Slayer Helm and my whip, because my previous max was like a 29, and that was on regular strengths, and there's a dude underneath you, okay. So I'm just curious to see as to what I can get with super strengths, but I'm actually quite happy with this task, and I guess I don't think I'll make too much money from the deaths and bloods, but you know, you never know. So other than that, I'll keep killing these things, and we'll see what our next task is going to be. Alright guys, so on what was a very bad task, I just got dragon plate legs on obviously an Iron Dragons task, which is very nice. I think those are about 400k. They're quite a bit more than the skirt, but unfortunately I am using my trident right now. I did my first half of this task with my whip, and it was not very fun because I had a prayer flick. But I can't say this is any more fun because like I'm just watching my trident just like lose charges, and it doesn't hit that well. Like it doesn't hit good enough. It's easy though, which is why I'm using it. But anyways, I have 28 more to go, so I probably won't be banking. I will have to bury a few bones, but this will actually get me exactly to the required 400 points I need for my Slayer Helm, which is quite nice. But I will be getting another task after I unlock it, before I build my Slayer Helm, because if it's a task that I can use my black mask on, I'd like to get a few more points so that I can cancel in case of an emergency instead of having to cancel at the Duradel. So but yeah, that's very nice. Dragon legs and getting even closer to my Slayer Helm, and I'm calling like 3 visages the rest of this trip. So other than that, I guess I'll continue this awful task, and we'll be at our Slayer Helm very soon. Alright guys, so we're pretty close now here to another attack level on our next Slayer task, which is cow fights, and I can stop healing now, so I'll switch back to that. But my last task actually did not get me the 400 points. I kind of screwed up with my math, and so I think I'm only like 10 points off now, so this task will definitely get it for me. But I didn't need my Slayer Helm for this task, so I wouldn't have made it anyways. But I'm now 300 XP off of this attack level. I think we're getting 74, yep, so that'll be really nice. And this is actually a really good task, because it's pretty AFK. They do hit fairly hard, but I have my Guthans here, this switch here to heal, and then plenty of food, and there we go, 74. So I'm now 114k off of 75, and that's not too bad. So I'll probably get that on the next task, unless I get a range task or something really bad. And only 69 more. What a number to check on. So we'll finish up this task and hopefully be getting our Slayer Helm soon. I actually do need to get 3 more crafting levels actually, to make my Slayer Helm. So I'll be cutting some gems and doing some stuff like that for a little bit before I can actually fully make it. So I do have a few things I need to get done before that, but other than that, I'm going to just continue getting these combat gains, and I'll be back later. So we are now closing in on what will be a 69 Slayer for me. I currently have 4 more Hellhounds to kill, and then I will have my 69 Slayer, which is very nice because we're getting pretty close to 70, and I don't know if you unlock anything at 70. I know like the main thing that I have coming up is gargoyles at 75, but I mean Slayer's a good skill to have up, and it'll be good for me later. But I currently do have Hellhounds, as you can see, and they're a pretty good task. I've been using my Guthan's body and legs, which are actually becoming quite degraded now, and then I have my spear and helm switch for when I need to heal, which is kind of weird because I have all these lobsters, but yet I haven't used any of them yet. So I don't know, but I am also about 60k XP off of my 75 attack and after that I'll be going back to strength. And so I don't know if I'll get this task because a lot of what I've been doing is on shared with the Guthans, and so yeah. Let's see, 92 more. So yeah, I might, but I also have enough points to get my Slayer Helm now. I have 410, which is 10 more than I need. The only reason I haven't built it yet is obviously because if I get a horrible task for my next one, I want to be able to have that have it reserved that I can cancel the task if need be. And also, I still need to get 55 crafting. But later I will be going to Nightmare Zone because I want to enchant my Slayer Helm so I can use it with range. Like right now, I'd much rather be ranging these, but I can't because I need my black mask. I need to train attack. And that will be very nice, just like, ESC Slayer Helm, how it should have been the whole time. And there we go, 69 Slayer, very nice. So I'm going to continue this task of, I think, what was it, 90 more to go. And hopefully we'll be building our Slayer Helm very soon. Alright guys, we're finishing up this clue scroll that I got from my last Slayer task. This may or may not be the loot. So, I guess I have to record anyways for when we get 3rd age legs, and no. But, we did get legs, so. Yeah, average. Incredibly average, so that's not too bad, I guess. Too bad on Ancients can't actually alloc any of that. But that was only 4 clues, so not too bad. And, yeah, so my next task that I currently have is Blue Dragons, and I'm not so sure about that one. I know I can kill the baby Blue Dragons and get it done pretty quickly, but I may have to range him. Decent money, I guess. I don't know. I'll see how that works out, but right now, I guess we'll just enjoy this incredibly average clue loot and hope maybe our next clue is better. I don't know, but alright guys, we're coming down to that moment of truth. We only have about 1k XP left until we get 75 attack. And I'm here on my Blue Dragons task. I'm actually almost done with it. I've only got 20 more. I've been doing the baby ones because, oh, nice, a swarm. Because I couldn't be asked to do the big ones at the Ogre Enclave and Bank and all that. So I just wanted to get this done so hopefully I can get a better task for the next task. And so yeah, so I will need to sell a few things before I'll be able to buy the BGS because I have a lot of my money invested in herb lore supplies. I'm already up to 70 and I have a lot more herbs banked. So that's a little side goal I've been doing, a little thing to keep me going, get some easy XP and not lose a lot of money because herb lore is actually not that bad in this game. Well, I guess buying the herbs is bad. Anyways, so now 300 XP left. Let's see, let's just get this. Alright, and this will get me close to 430 points, and depending on my next task, I might go ahead and make my Slayer Helm now. I'll have to cut a few gems and get that 55 crafting. I've got all the supplies bought that I need, and there we go, 75 attack. So yeah, like I was saying, I'll have to get 55 crafting. That won't be too bad because I've got some uncut gems to cut, and I've got a few soft leathers and all the supplies I need banked. So it's just I have to actually do it. So that's very nice, 75 attack. After this task, I'll be back to training strength. I have a dragon scimitar because I sold my Ceridome sword, and I'll be using that from now on for Slayer. And let's not go over there. I don't want to kill the big ones. And on that, I'll finish up this task really quick, go get a new one, and we'll see if I'll make my Slayer home. Alright guys, so after a fairly long time of buying leather, I finally managed to stock all of the leather up that I needed, along with a little bit of extra, and I now only have, according to Orion, 17 more coifs to make until we get 55 crafting. And this isn't too bad actually, this method. It's making coifs, it's 50k an hour, and I'm kind of at that level right now where I can't do, there's a lot of things I can't do, and this is kind of like a newbie method, but it's the easiest thing to do, I guess. So I've been doing that, and I bought a little bit of extra leather because I need to get 61 crafting for Lunar Diplomacy quest, that along with 60 mining, and once I have that I actually have all the requirements, so that's not too bad. And this should be it right here. No, right here. There we go. 55 crafting. I can now make the Slayer Helm. Very nice. And I can cut dragon stones. That's pretty cool too, but never had a dragon stone. So I'll continue to craft, not right now, but later, to get 61 and head on to Lunar Diplomacy. I have about let's see, how much more do I have? Yeah, 1.8k leather. I bought these at a really good price, 325 each, which is like 75 GP cheaper than I could get them other places. So it's a good price, and once I get 57 or one of the other levels, I don't know if I'll start doing green d'hide van braces or if I'll do maybe water battle stabs. I don't know. I have to check the prices and see how all that works. Water battle stabs may not even be possible without a grand exchange or whatever, so we'll see how that works. But for now, we've unlocked everything that I need for the Slayer helmet, and that's very nice, and yeah, I'm happy about that. Probably make it here very soon. Alright guys, to wrap up this episode, I'm just going to be doing a little bit more Slayer. I canceled my Black Demons task, and I now have Blood Velds, which are actually a pretty good task. I prefer to range them, just because they hit fairly hard since they're a mage-based attack. I just prefer to range them, but once again, I still have not made my Slayer helm yet because I'm saving enough points that if my next task is like a desperate, like I need to cancel it, I want to have enough points to be able to do that. So I'm going to do at least this task first before doing that. And then also in the next episode, I'll be doing some Nightmare Zone. I train on defense now, so I'll probably be getting 84 mage and 74 defense, and I'll use those points in order to enchant my Slayer helm. And I'll also probably buy some herb lore ingredients from that too, because a lot of the tertiary supplies you need can be bought there as well. So, and then I'll probably buy some more scrolls of redirection too. They're pretty nice. But if you're getting lots of points and training a lot there, I'll probably get a lot of HP levels too. I get about 100k HP XP per hour while barraging, so it's a pretty good deal. And I don't think the nerf is going to pass. Looking at the poll, I think it has to be 75%, and it's at like 60. So don't think that'll pass. But anyways, I'm just going to continue Slayer, and I'll do some Nightmare Zone here soon for the next episode. But other than that, that is going to wrap up this episode. Like always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I feel like this was one of my better episodes. I don't know about you guys, but you know, always if you post comment, I enjoy reading them. I'll always read them, reply back if you have a question or whatever. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, all the typical stuff. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode or the next video.